A warm welcome to one and all. I welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Ashok, and I am working as assistant professor in the Department of Commerce from KCS Kashinadra College of Arts and Science. In this video also, I have taken the topic of income tax law and practice 2 for the assessment year 2021, and the previous year is 2019-20. Rules and regulations are applied for this video. Okay, in this video the major content was problems from deduction of gross total income. The section was section 80 double G, so which is related to the previous video. So I have explained the terms and conditions and amount of deduction under section 80 double G. Let's see how to work out the problem which is related to deduction under section 80 double G. So problem number 40, page number is 13.77. So this sum has been taken from Income Tax Law and Practice. The author name is T.S. Reddy and Hari Prasad Reddy. The publication was Morgan Publication, T Nagar, Chennai 5. So let's see the problem. Calculate the deduction allowable under section 80 double G to an assessee having the following income for the previous year 1920. So we have to find out the taxable income as well as what is the amount to be deducted from the section 80 double G. So Mr. Assessee is having a business income of rupees 1,10,000. Then he has another source of income, interest from bank. So he has received a income from the bank in the form of interest rupees 10,000. And finally, he has paid rent by him for house occupied by him for the purpose of residence is rupees 1,200 250 per month. So he has taken a one house rental house. So for that rent he has paid rupees 1,250 per month. So this is what given in the sum. Let's see how to work out the problem. So see the solution for the problem: computation of taxable income and amount to be deductible under section 80 double G for the assessment year 2020 then 2021. So assessment year 2021 rules and regulations are applied for this answer. So already what is given in the sum? So business income rupees 1,10,000, then interest from bank 10,000. So that in the sum only two heads of income was given. One is income from business or profession, another one is income from others. So it is a small sum. So this sum has been taken for to understand about the deduction under section 80 double G. So let's see the gross total income for the two heads is rupees 1,20,000. Then I have applied deduction under section 80C to 80U. So here I have finally find out the amount. Rent paid for his own residence, so he did not receive any kind of house rent allowance, so he is eligible to get deduction under section 80 double G is rupees 3,000. So finally from the gross total income, deduction under section 80 double G to be deducted. Then final is total or his taxable income was rupees 1,17,000. So how come I have taken the 3,000? So in the next slide I am going to explain how the 3,000 rupees was taken. Let's see the workings for the sum. Just look at the workings. So I have applied the condition for amount deductible. So the amount of deduction is least of the following. So the least of the amount which is eligible for deduction under section 80 double G. So the first one is 25% of adjusted gross total income. So first we have to find out 25% or 10% of adjusted gross total income has to be find out. So see below. So in the arrow mark I have shown that 25% or 10% of adjusted gross total income, which is equal to gross total income minus long term capital gain. Then it should be gross total income to be deducted from short term capital gain on listed sale of listed share then income share of AOP, then deduction under section 80C to 80U except 80G, all those amounts are to be deducted from gross total income. After that we will get adjusted gross total income. So in this sum only gross total income alone is given in the sum. Any other informations are not given, which was related to long term capital gain, short term capital gain, AOP, 80C to 80, which was not given in the sum. So that simply I have noted that 25% or 10% of adjusted gross total income is equal to 1,20,000 minus 0, which is automatically which is equal to 10% or 25% adjusted gross total income is equal to 1,20,000. So now we have find out the amount of adjusted total income. So let's apply the amount of deduction. So first one, 25% of adjusted total income. So total income was adjusted total income was rupees 1,20,000 into 25%. So 25 divided by 100, which is equal to 30,000. Second one is rent paid minus 10% of adjusted total income. So rent paid is, so in the sum they have given very clearly. So he has paid 1,250 per month. So I have taken that per year is 12 months. So 1,250 into 12 months, which is equal to 15,000 he has paid as rent. Then minus 10,000. So 10,000 is 10% of adjusted total income. So adjusted total income is 1,20,000. 1,20,000 into 10%, which is equal to 12,000 rupees. So from rent paid is 15,000, 10% of adjusted total income is 12,000. So 15,000 minus 12,000, which is equal to 3,000 rupees. The last condition is rupees 5,000 per month. So 5,000 per month is, so 5,000 into 12 months, which is equal to 60,000. So least of the three amount is rupees 3,000, which I have highlighted in yellow color. See that? So here 30,000, this is 3,000, this is 6,000, 60,000. So least amount is rupees 3,000. So which was I have highlighted. So this amount has to be deducted. So see previously. So here I have shown that 3,000 was deducted in the deduction under section 80GG. Thank you for watching my video. I think so you got an idea about deduction under section 80GG and the problem, which was small problem. In the next video we will work out the comprehensive problem. Thank you.